Probably.
Just your generic train spotter accent.
Yeah, it's a bit like all dwarves who've got Scottish accents.
Have we, are we heading somewhere specific?
Yeah, yeah. Going to talk to Matt actually off to Elden Hollow.
So if you want to bring boxes and whatnots, whatever's, I'm going to heal, whatever. Okay, character in front of me is P9N4EKLA LPP4HLLLMFHW.
Okay, 1 second, man, just walk through the door.
Oh,
He's
that's
got
right.
a bottle of PvP.
It's more like a serial number than a... That's the account name. It's a bot. Oh, let's check the bags. Wonder if I got any crap in here. Oh yeah. Shitloads.
Looking for a bargain?
Okay, back. Back even.
I'm supposed to
Right.
back.
Let me know when you've got the quest.
Tick.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Just a loading screen, will be a few minutes.
Of course you are up. Loading screen veteran.
Just as a question, how old are people's PCs these days? I mean,
What old?
mine's about a year and a half, I think. I've got a 970 graphics card.
It's about 6, I think. 6 years old.
We're about 4.
Less than 2.
Because I upgraded my monitor recently, but I tend to... It's a 4K monitor, but I tend to play at lower resolution because Elder Scrolls wasn't working that well. A 970 graphics card, which is only about a year and a bit old, and the 1080s are the big ones at the moment. It kind of interests me that I've actually outpaced my computer by buying a bigger monitor. Rob, are you on a SSD or are you a traditional hard drive?
Additional hard drive. I don't think they invented SSDs when I bought this.
I'm guessing that's why you've got the load times.
Probably.
Yeah, Ebon Shadow was a sword pattern. That was it.
Have to have a look. Get a close up on video. My fans are dying to see it.
Sure they are.
Have you not seen the comments?
What does she think she's wearing?
That Aelfric. Fwar.
Okay, I have Elden Hollow.
You got it?
I...
Eyes ready. Go on, tank.
Someone poke the tank.
Elden Hollow 1.
So, speed run, sub 10 minutes.
You can give it a go. It is on veteran, but it's not a difficult instance.
Food up.
I'll tell you what the speed requirement is. In 20 minutes, timer starts when players engage the first group.
Okay. All get buffed up.
Wandered into the wrong hollow, friend. Justiciars to arms. No one leaves far. Oblivion, take the cannonry. This had better be worth it.
Ready when you are. Keep on moving. Keep on moving.
Why the Empyrean light move faster? The more bones you find, intruders, end them. We don't have time for this. Don't slow down now. I will not suffer the humiliation of failure.
Ill met, stranger. You forced our hand.
Burn it! I need aid. Set it ablaze!
Light it up!
First mini boss coming up.
Be quicker than Do you want me to range? Pull them, mate? Or have you got
Yeah, I can pull one, but
Intruders! Give death to them!
Hit one.
I can't select any of these to loot them.
happens sometimes. You'll be able to do it when you've killed this one, probably.
Right. Tick, tick, tick. You get that?
Well fought.
Oh, you brought your choke form to an instance full of similar looking creatures.
Oh, you know.
Whoops.
Orineth will be pleased with this progress. You orcs know how to dig in the dirt.
We'll catch you up.
I'll give you that.
saying anything, Ron.
Alright, you're coming back in. Cool. Wait for Rob.
Back again.
Ads.
Stuff not you pulled earlier, Ron.
Speeding things up.
I'm dead, sorry, I got caught in the red. If somebody could, to the right of the boss as we walked in. That's it, right there. Watch out for the next one. Yeah, that's it, cool. Next up.
I mean, that's the pull.
The instance. See you there, Erinle. Awesome. Yeah, it's tactical, all the might.
Knows all the speed.
Just thinking ahead.
Can we put more? Oh, good burn.
Well, it's a nice empty room now. Probably need to kill this mini boss for the thing, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just get this plant. Okay, another one down here. Okay, so just watch out for the poison thing. Some people do you want to scroll or not?
Yeah.
Does these speedruns, that's not just delays, or we missed out on that already?
Yeah, it could be. I don't know, actually. What is the speed run?
20 minutes. Got about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes left.
Let's do a normal killer, the achievement.
You won't stop me. My prince is coming with an army that will end this war for the old.
Got about instant death circle.
Add on me. Adds. Oh yes.
Oops.
Sorry, I'm getting real light here. Got you, Rob, sorry.
Thank you.
Dash across the...
Is not the end.
There we go. Got the achieve. Never mind.
So, Ornith sold her
Well,
soul completely.
let's see, we got Elden Hollow Conqueror. I've not done it before on this.
Kara, look. Just as you
I think I got that when we got
the
that
ritual is complete.
extra little boss that we often miss in the side.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Whatever Ornith unleashed here may be even
I
stronger.
must have
than
just
she.
missed the speed run by about a minute or something.
What in oblivion was that?
Yeah, definitely want to be dragging the ads back across the middle of the room there, just camp them on top of the boss.
I think we're going to shave a minute off that. We can definitely do it in the tunnels, dragging all those beasts around. We could probably kill 3 or 4 of those all in one go.
Yeah, that's true. Then we need to stop for each individual. Of course, Rob helped by pulling an entire room onto that boss, didn't he?
Yeah, I did my best.
Very efficient.
He judged the distance that he was falling and realised that, you know, he'd have a couple of % health by the time he dropped.
Should have run around a bit more, Rob, and pulled all the other groups.
If only I thought.
Nothing else, is there? That black thing is not for us to go through.
Yeah, go through that fish.
Yeah. You know I'm the perfect gent. I would offer you first.
We don't even get a portal back to the start, do we? I don't know.
Can I go through that black portal?
Give it a go.
What a pointless black portal.
Well, it kills you if you've got the quest. It obviously doesn't kill you then, if you haven't.
Back to
And
Nick's for
if you
a slap
remember,
at meal.
it's the same black portal that you go through on Elden Hollow 2, which we did recently.
Slap up meal. Admire a few trophies. Poke a skeleton in the bum. And then on to the next one.
For at least 30,000 DPS, obviously. Goes without saying.
Well, I'm not going to
As
show
per
that off
usual.
here.
Are you there, Mond? You want to step in?
That's some top trophy room there, mate.
Yeah, if only I had more capacity in the house. Must get around to buying that new house to store all the extra trophies I've got sat outside here. So build an extension out of trophies.
I like the one under the stairs, that huge dome thing. Wow. Yeah.
Subtle, isn't it?
Holy shit. Where'd you get that?
Can't remember actually. To get a tooltip over it.
I can't see one. No, not getting tooltips on any of them actually. Right, let's go and hand that in. Good run that. Good warm-up.
Right.
We were saying earlier, Nick, I don't think you were there, we could try something tricky that's not necessarily pledgy.
We could indeed.
I knew you'd come back from this. You know, we can't remember the last. I'm glad I still have it. Ha! Take your cut, take your key. Come on.
So I guess a level of trickiness would be something like one of the part 2s we have yet to conquer, like Darkshade Caverns, Banished Cells, or an Imperial City one.
Well, I'm sober enough for all of those. Talking of which, I'd need to pop and grab another beer. Back in a sec.
Sorry, I can say again then. So, what are you pitching?
Well, I was suggesting something like one of the part 2s that have so far eluded us, like Darkshade Caverns or Banished Cells or whatever, or another crack at an Imperial City thing. I think Imperial City is a step up from the part 2s, though. But we didn't do terribly last time, but then again we didn't know what kind of hell the last boss is, because we didn't get there.
No, that's true. Yeah, I'm happy to try and do a bridging one. What's calling to you?
We could... that mechanical spider needs a beating, doesn't it?
Kinda does.
Anyway, I'm not sure we're all here, so I'll just get a drink.
Oh, God, no.
I've not got a cold. I'm just talking huskily.
Okay, I'm back.
Good.
Well, thank you. Speckled Hen for me tonight. How about the rest of you?
I have some whiskey.
Ooh. Do elaborate.
It's called Tamnavulin. I had 10 quid knocked off in the co-op. That's how much of a connoisseur I am. If it's got 10 quid off in the co-op, yeah, I'll have that.
Is it a blend?
No, it's a malt.
Alright, good.
Speyside, it says.
Back.
What's your tipple tonight, Nick?
I'm on Blandford Flyer. It's a beer from Dorset. It's a slight gingery flavour to it, which is very nice.
We have Black Sheep at the local, which I had earlier. But I'm on ye oldie Speckled at the moment.
Solid fallback.
Well, indeed. And the Black Sheep is quite nice, actually. You know, good cask.
Back.
Right, I was venturing the possibility of having a crack at the big mechanical spider.
Yeah, let's have it.
Do you remember that fish?
He needs to teach you a lesson.
I'm up for anything. Yeah, I remember that one. They jump at the end.
What do you think the best setup is? Do we go in with a full-on tank, or have a tank you can switch to DPS for the last bit, or do you think?
Yeah, I reckon a DPS tank is a good idea. So I think you're saying you don't need a tank for the last boss or the big floating octopusy thing.
So I mean, I could sorcerer tank it if you want, and then switch as necessary.
Well, I'm gonna heal it.
Are you? That's a bold move.
Yeah.
All right, give it a try.
Yeah, as long as you're sure.
I mean, I've got, you know, a little bit of DPS. I do actually need to, concentrate more on that. I think I've got a decent half spec just to add something.
I think the main thing, if you're healing, you can do fairly decent DPS by putting Wall of Elements down, it's a ground effect column thing, with a lightning staff and heavy attacking everything in it. You set them all off balance and stun them with your heavy attack and gain loads of magic effect as well, and still do quite a lot of damage. But that's obviously going to do a lot of damage on trash mobs, but it is not quite as effective on a single boss.
It should be quite effective on that octopus thing.
Octopus.
What do you call those things?
No, it's just a big spider, isn't it?
No, they have a name, don't they?
Much before, yeah, Netch, that's it.
Oh, Netch is what you meant, the mechanical thing.
Interesting, I've never taken Wall of Elements. I've got Force, Pulse and Destructive Reach and Impulse. But I'm missing Wall of Elements.
You want that. See, Impulse is AoE damage, but it's just going to ruin your magic really quickly if you keep spamming that. But if you put Wall of Elements down, it's a dot, light attack everything in it, sorry, heavy attack everything in it, and you're probably doing as much damage as Impulse does, and you're getting magic back instead of spending it.
Interesting idea. Let me take that and pop it in, see what it goes like.
And you're also increasing everyone else's damage because you're putting, I think, vulnerability on them, which gives them 8% increased incoming damage, and you're setting them off balance, which stuns them, so they're not doing any damage while they're stunned, and when they're off balance they take more damage, etc, etc. It has many benefits.
My staff is... It looks like my destruction staff must be a fire staff because it's giving me Wall of Fire.
Well, that's okay for now. It still do damage.
What do you reckon is better then? Wall of Ice?
No, ice. Don't use a frost staff because you'll be taunting everything. If you've got fire, just stick with fire. But the fire, lightning heavy attacks are an AoE thing, you see. Whereas
Okay.
Fire heavy attack is just a single target thing. But yeah, just play around with it. You need it leveled up anyway, so you might as well put it on.
Exactly. I can just gain a few levels on it.
Right, let me just put some tanky things on.
Ooh, I've got the lead. Anybody need an invite yet?
Please.
Sent.
you got something for spell and physical penetration, Beckett?
I will be using the taunt with that. Yeah.
Cool. The other boots.
Penetration boots.
I got really good penetrating boot.
Of course, I won't be taunting everything individually with it, so you can still get benefit from the stuff I haven't taunted. But...
Beckett, you on your character yet?
Yes.
Can I interest you in something?
Round about 20k health is very fashionable these days, it seems.
Ah, right. I think I'm ready.
Care to have a look?
So, yes, Dark Shade Caverns 2 you want when you're ready, Fish?
I'll just pass it to you. Just clearing some bag space.
I'll be wearing floaty red balls today, just for your pleasure.
You do suit them.
Oh, yours
Yeah,
sideways.
Today I shall mainly be doing meteor-y stuff.
Well, I've got to level 2 of Wall of Elements already by just killing some local trash.
So we'll get to morphable stage very quickly, I would think.
Do you know what morph to take?
I'll be able to tell you in a minute.
When it comes up, I'll let you know.
I think it's blockade one because it lasts longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think we might have 4 of them going. By the look of it.
Yeah, I've got a fire one.
I'll be using a frost one. I expect Nick's got a lightning one.
Who's asking?
Just gonna charge my weps. Okie dokies. Loves you, Rob.
I'm very attracted to plants.
So it always takes me a while to get back into tanking because I don't do it very often, so forgive my rank incompetence at the start.
Beckett, we're used to it.
We're not saying we carry you. Yeah,
Thought we'd carry
clearly
it.
are.
I know you do. You're very kind to bring me along. Are we all set?
Yeah.
Aye.
Oh, hang on.
It really does look good, doesn't it?
It does. Just you. I've actually got more health than somebody.
Over here, they appear to be in some sort of catatonic state. Ah! Something's wrong here.
Sorry, I wasn't ready. Yep. My fault. Coming in.
Come in hot.
Stay alive, dear friends. Cat nudged me.
Why would they attack us? Don't they know we're here to help?
My readership takes bets on what mats are the first ones that I take in an instance. Today it was Grinko.
Always useful.
YouTube reader 4759.
Light it up!
I had a couple of friends back here.
I went for a less elegant weapon option than you, Nick. It's for hitting stuff with. This is.
Yeah, that's what it says on the tin.
It'd hurt. It's gotta hurt, that.
big bald spikes on the end.
In reality, it hurts very little. It does about 4 damage.
It looks like it's going to hurt, and that's the important thing.
Well, the AoE signs are encouraging anyway.
Sweet Mara, look at them. Someone's going to have to fight through that. Something has altered these Quama. I've never seen anything like it. They're as aggressive as
Someone's have to fight through that. Wonder when they'll turn up.
right here for tactical reasons.
We can
I
always
have full
drop the
confidence in
robes
your
off
ability to handle
to just
this.
pull the lot.
Hey, that's not a bad plan.
Meister. Rendezvous back at the pub. I like it.
Hi, Mrs. Biggins. One shot. Fucking hell.
Okay, going back a bit. Boss starts immediately. Right, I'll change the skin here. Oh, that's not this one left.
Moving back.
Let me see.
What's this instance anyway?
Dark Shade Caverns.
Okay.
2.
The return.
Okay, so there's just a big ground effect thing periodically, which you just have to heal through. But we're all Magicka type, so we've all got shields we can put on and that. DPS through this
Sorry,
bit.
forgot about that. Res me on your right. Is it? No. Still. Sorry. It's the pounding. Keep up. Fucking E and R.
He's back up. On this.
Yeah, I can see.
Right. Pounding.
Voilà, I'll do. It's DPS. Not ready for that. Passed out.
Yeah, just
Big heal in. Got some DPS in there.
Hey,
we're doing it. We usually
little
try to
help
kill the
here.
ads first. We kill the boss first there. Whatever works.
I know.
They're quite annoying.
I'm the
because
one
they
who
kind of
sent
knock you
for
down
you.
and nickel your stamina.
Did me
your
a
stamina,
whole
don't
lot
they?
of good. About time someone showed
Greedy
up.
bastards.
Have we met before? Yes. You're the one who caught that rat. Terva.
You mentioned Dwemer ruins in your message. Where might they be?
Further down the tunnels, beyond the door.
That's where the Quama first broke through.
We have to get there. I'd like to see that.
Give me a minute to catch my breath.
Well, good recovery on veteran there.
Yeah, well done.
Very slowly killing a thing in there, by the way.
That was me when I was in combat.
One drunk gear from that thing. One.
Amazing. Do
I
you
got
know
a
what this
purple
is?
shield.
This is Rekugams.
What set is it?
Automaton. It's a stamina DPS set. Shields are especially useful. That said, some people do use shields in PvP as DPS. Okay, one sec. Let's see.
Let me guess. Got to kill them all together.
Yeah.
What we need is an AoE heavy party.
Yes. I think I might put a more damaging ultimate on there. Bit of meteor, perhaps. Okay.
That was mine. Put it back in here. 70% we need to knock down. Hold off on the 60. Okay, there's one at 38. Stop DPS on that. The lowest one, low. Watch the health. Knock that 36% down a bit. And concentrate. Yeah, that's going good. I hope you got any big AoEs, now's the time. Perfect.
Cool. One more fight, then it gets bastard difficult.
Look what I see.
Oh, you found a chest.
Have you sacked all the materials you're not going to use? No, it's a chest with a couple of green bits and some offal.
There'd be a green dagger and 116 gold.
Automaton's helmet.
And the soul gem.
Glyph. Metals. Purples. Phew, a lot.
Purple staff.
Truly superb glyph. I would take issue with that description, but
Yeah. Of disenchantment.
pretty mediocre glyph of vendor trashing.
I've never vended a glyph. Oh god, we got that thing, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
Right, AoE skills.
Right, I'm going to the toilet because I'm scared.
I reckon it'll be alone this time.
Yeah.
I know that Fallout with his mates, so it said, right, next fight you're on your own.
Yeah, sounds
And
good.
we just happened to be timing this perfectly.
It's good. Just in case though, I'm going full healing.
I just cover the bases, I suppose.
You never know in this game. They might throw you a curveball. Could be ads.
Need a billion DPS from AoE.
Could be a Berserk phase. There's people on the ground who are not looking too healthy. Although fair dues to that flare that she's got, it seems to stay lit in the water.
Right, so there's no point in me taunting anything at all. So do you think I should just put light armor on and go DPS, or put
Yeah, go for it.
abandon the heavy armor? It is giving you.
Yeah, you don't need that.
It is giving you 1,500 extra health or something, which might be handy. But you know, we just try all out damage, I suppose, first.
I'm going full heal, so we probably need the DPS. I'll do mass AoE, mass heal.
The key is, the key is just stick together. As much as you can.
Yeah, definitely.
Particularly on the groups, don't spread out. The only complication is with that the boss's big AoE thing at the frontal.
Yeah, well, you've got to move out the red, obviously, so you have to move. But, you know, we don't want people to spread out, so try to get back with the group when you've had to move. That's the key.
Let's get it down. Let's do it.
So much AoE based DPS. We need to make sure we overlap it.
Yep. I have absolutely no offense on this.
Yeah, sticking your AoE things down occasionally is more than adequate. It just you won't be able to miss so many ads on this, as you well know. Anything you put down, something will walk into it.
Okay, chaps and chapettes, cats and dogs, imps and other things. Let's do it.
Just gonna change my armor.
You got Harlequin eyes there.
Right, yes. No, they're more. That's Morag Tong eye decoration. That is. I'll have you know.
Yeah, I think I got that one as well. Not that I'm using it.
I think Harlequin described it well enough. $2 million health on its own. Looks a cinch. Just pure DPS, stabby, no healing needed. Indeed, Mon. Indeed.
Oh, sorry. Should really get him off this. Scamps out. Sun's out, scamps out, as they say. Alright.
Okay, let's go in. That's down. Boss step. Shit, I died. Right in the middle. Missed the red. Get yourselves up. Somebody ult heal. I'm right in the middle if you come. Thank you. Back up. Down. Died by the white flowers where the woman is tormented. It's low health on the ads. Keep yourselves up. Some ads coming in. Thank you. Spare healing. Okay. It's just down as well.
Well, that was going alright for a while.
Yep. The AoE that it does, that is a kind of a one-shot, I missed on one round. Yeah, suddenly you've got a red thing under you, kind of go, oh, yeah, shit, fuck. Generally pretty good. I thought that the ads were fairly well going down when we had a full group.
We were kind of on top of them.
Yeah, to pass a little more focus on getting as close as we can to each other to make sure everything overlaps, but yeah, pretty good on the whole.
I know, I do feel I miss the AoE that's under me sometimes. And that can lead to the chaos.
Right, we good to go?
We are.
Got your stamp out, Nick. It's mine, isn't it?
Scamps are all look alike.
Except mine's much better than yours, obviously.
What was
This is more defensively minded.
More there.
He is actually losing health.
Big deal. Shit, come on, mate.
What did I ever
Yes.
do to that mesh? I think the engine is
Awesome.
the cause of what we've witnessed here.
Wow.
See? Fuck tanks.
Legend has it that the
Whew.
drummer left Rekugans
That was
centuries
intense.
before
I
they
have to
themselves
say,
vanished from Tamriel.
that is
They
quite
embarked
gratifying
on an exodus from
considering the
city
times
when
we've
the
lost to
Aedra
him.
supposedly cursed their masterwork, the Great Engine. If we have to find the engine, if we disable
Yeah.
it, the ruins will be safe
Well.
to explore.
Greaves of Truth. If anybody wants them, if that's not the set you picked up from that.
I don't think I need that.
Thing is, that was so much easier than the last few times I tried it.
Yeah, it's just extra damage. There's nothing to taunt, so, you know, just extra damage is going to help. Darkshade Tomb on.
The
Can't
thing with a big
spider.
squiddy thing with a billion ads.
The question is, do I need to tank for the enormous construct? Or
Yeah. I wouldn't bother. That thing. Yeah, don't know, maybe.
Back in 2 minutes. Bye.
I like put the Undaunted Taunt on as a compromise. Got a few big buggers who hit pretty hard, haven't they?
Yeah. There's the way to the red circles heading across the floor can be quite tedious as well if you don't get through them at a decent rate. But all doing that's quite hard to avoid. Better off than some of them are dead.
That's what I like about sorcerers. You see, incoming damage there, shielded, was 44% shielded, so that was avoided altogether. And healing received, biggest heal was Surge Heal, which is just what heals me when I crit. And then practiced incantation, and then refreshing path. Rob, you are my third biggest heal. Unsap will.
Well, on that Grubble the Transmuted there, it reckons I got 19,907 DPS, which seems surprising.
What for the whole fight you mean, don't mean just the boss?
Just how that critical wildly varies, isn't it? Between targets.
Yeah.
Back. So we got that one on farm then.
Yeah, it's actually quite handy having a magic and nightblade as well as the same. Rob did quite a lot of passive healing just by using his damage abilities. You know?
That Robbie's well passive, everyone says so.
Yeah.
I love how the you look at in that fight, it lists all the opposition, and it's just naturally, just going on 28 pages.
Scrolling down through that.
I can't remember my key press to get the
Whole
stats
lot
up,
of
like.
netlings.
Right, we all here.
Yep.
One of those things that surprise you, it's like, you think, well, hardened ward. What percentage was your hardened ward up for? I assumed it would have been somewhere, say, 50 and 70%. Less than that. Under 50.
How much damage did it absorb? If you go to see the tab on the left, go to damage received, third one down, and in the box, second box down, it will give you total damage and your shielded damage. Mine was 44% shielded. You're not going to keep it up all the time, because sometimes it just gets stripped off immediately, doesn't it? We'll probably do this and congratulate ourselves and realise we did it on normal.
I did just check then.
Yeah, that's incredible that I was pure healing there and that fight and that did 18% of the 22.
Because my two AoEs that do damage and heal as well.
Yeah, and me and Nick heal ourselves a lot, Surge heal, which gives us 2,500 heal every time we crit or something, so it's quite a lot.
Oh, fuck you lot, I'm out of here.
Yeah, we didn't really need you, we just brought you for the,
For the lols. The recording.
I reckon we just 4 DPS it next time.
Naked, obviously.
No, when you went down fish, we did start dropping, so you were doing something.
Right then, this one.
They interrupted twice while trying to res you. It's like, oh, you. So they never interrupt you like after the first quarter, do they? It's always in that last quarter, just as you're about to res.
0.1 seconds to go. Oh no!
Uncanny timing. Totally random, of course.
Oh, good before that.
I got 22 on mine. So what's the deal on this bunch of...
Well, they kind of come gradually onto the big ones, hit hard, but let's try and group them up and AoE them.
Is there some kind of reference to the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse here for these centurions?
I don't know, or something. The 4 big bastards of the apocalypse, I mean.
I like the way Fish looks like he's ready to punch them.
He does.
I'll have you. I'll have you.
Using staff, gonna take them on bare fists.
Pads in the left, the ones that do the long range path. Ones in. Dead. I'm in the flowers as we come up. Thank you.
Sorry, Fish, I had to kill the thing that had killed you before I could raise you because it was dead to beating my head in.
Yeah, indeed. No worries, mate. No worries.
Tank, really.
It was my own fault. I was trying to keep DPS up. I didn't even notice I was dying.
Right, so don't need to taunt it all here, do I? I don't think. Just group them up.
I mean, other than just something to keep their attention, to get them in one place. If allows us to, I think the periodic clearing up of the ads just to stop them battering the healer is a good idea.
Yeah, we can do that with damage. Hopefully.
Right, I'm just going to use the facilities. Get some refreshments.
So far I've picked up 2 automaton helmets, 1 automaton braces, 2 automaton boots, a barkskin boots, and a barkskin braces, a barkskin dagger, and a barkskin helm.
I think automaton's a decent set for certain classes if they're stamina DPS. Not Nightblades because they use more Nightblade, quite a few Nightblade abilities, but I think Templars and Sorcerers would have more use for it because it just boosts all your weapon skills and not your class skills. I don't know.
Well, they're all medium.
Oh yeah, it's for stamina DPS, it's not magic and stuff. Rob or Fish or Nick, is anyone using Elemental Drain?
I is.
Right, okay, very good.
I wouldn't have a clue.
Because we don't need the physical debuff, because none of us do physical damage, do we? So.
No, we're all dress wearers. One of those uncouth sword people.
Just wondering, do I need liquid lightning in this fight? Maybe. Not for the boss, obviously.
Might help us clear groups.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, if you're not battering the tedious groups down, then you can be focusing on the long range stuff on the boss, can't you? I think it's the classic waves a load of ads in your face and stops you causing damage. I think you really need to crack on with.
Yeah. I just want to put another dot on the boss if I can, so something like destructive clench or something. Doesn't do a lot though. That's a bit feeble, but well, just go with my standard setup. Think I should eat some food?
Nah, we'll challenge about it.
I got 13 minutes left on mine.
So do you remember the fight from last time, Fish? You'd only had 5 bottles of wine, so you should remember. He just goes around, doesn't directly attack us, and every now and then he he turns green, and the room fills with poison, doing quite sizable damage.
As opposed to red fish.
Yeah.
Probably everybody, me and Nick, will certainly have a shield we can put on ourselves. Rob may have one too. I don't know.
Shall we call the green phase?
Yeah, who sees it calls it.
Yeah, because usually I don't pick it up for a couple of seconds, by which time we maybe do.
Yeah, it's a pretty brutal dot. So yeah, even taking 2 or 3 seconds longer to get onto it could make a difference between being comfortable and not.
I have found that as long as I've got sufficient magicka to keep spamming my shield, that keeps me alive through it, even if the healer's dead. But hopefully the healer won't be dead.
And then if we need to have a quick clean-up phase, we'll call it.
Right, don't go through yet. When we're all ready, we can go.
Going through into the left.
Yeah, can do. So, 3, 2, 1, go!
Sorry I died. Too close.
Right, let's find shields in this
just
bit.
behind him, I've got a lantern next to me. When you see the lantern, you'll see me. You can run through the middle. Get yourselves up, boys. Nick's down.
Oh.
I'll get you up, Nick. I can see you. Res me. Perfect.
I'm back.
Bring in Nick up.
Right, I'm coming to you lot.
Full green. Big heal.
Next time round.
I couldn't cast anything for some reason there. Sorry boys. Thank you. Healing. Run around with me. I see them. See them both coming up.
Yeah, right next to each other.
I died. Fuck! Just got caught. Did you get that? Raise. Yes, Nick did. Oh, come on.
So good to buy those things.
Yeah, too many ads. Alright.
Maybe a stabilization phase, just a bit of ad clearance.
Yeah, we're just getting too greedy.
Well, I mean, we lost ad killing time through resing time, didn't we? So.
Yeah, what I mean is, when we have sort of loss like that, instead of getting back up, we'll just steady the fight, get ourselves back up, clear the ads, not worry about the boss.
Walk around. When you get to that point where the person needs resing, just do it. Protect each other. Secondary healing, all the rest. I'm gonna do the food.
Never to work out what the levers in the middle.
Well, you're meant to be able to pull all of them and turn the poison off. And by the time you've done that, the poison's finished anyway.
Oh yeah, I can heal through a poison phase as long as it's cold. I think two of us got a little bit too close.
Okay, so we all set?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very definitely a range fight, this one.
Up. There's random buggers need killing. We've got two more.
This one, where is this one?
Around here.
Isn't
big heal coming. Feel that ad. Two of them. Okay, let's go in. Oh, those fucking red bastard. Res, please, quick. That's it, cool.
Poison, by the way.
Big heal.
poison?
Get him on the way round, just stabilise. Oh, well done.
Green.
Big heal. Stabilise. res.
Right, this way, I think.
Clear the ads. Ignore the boss. Those bats behind us.
Poison, by the way.
Big heal. One out of one. Dead. Stabilize. Come on, boys. You can do it. Watch out, there's a red behind you. He's down to about 20%. I won't have enough. Nearly on my foot. Shout the screen. I've got it.
Green.
Oop.
Here we go. Them odds.
Should stop killing my scalp.
Clear ads.
Hide. Ads on me. Okay, keep a heal. Ah.
Sorry, I can't because it's some
I know.
green foes.
Heal and res. One heal, one res. Get the ads down. Watch out for the reds. Boss, run all the way around, come around to us.
We'll find you.
Just make sure you've got secondary healing keeping you up. Right on his fucking arse at the moment.
Okay, he's reversed. He's reversed.
Watch out for the red. It's alright.
And straight to stabilization.
It's green.
Green, green.
Green, 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 green.
No, you're gonna die. Res me, boys.
Limit. He's on top of you.
I know, just... Get your health up, come on. Do this, there's ads running to you. There's one right in the middle, run at you. He's there now. 2 more ads coming in.
Bucket loads of
3 ads.
ads.
Yeah. Heal. Potions, anything. Nearly pulled it back there. Unfortunately, you raised Nick instead of me.
Did I?
Whoever raised the one of the 2 of us.
Oh, well. Same to me.
It's a long old fight. We're not getting much on him. I mean, I know it's a slow fight.
We're going to 41%, I think it was.
Yeah, it's going down.
Don't get caught under him, and make sure you just sometimes have to take it on the chin and clear the ads for 10 or 15 seconds, because otherwise they can cause major problems with the healer.
Sometimes those, the ads with their red balls that come at you. A couple of times it doesn't matter which way I move, I just seem to be caught in them and die.
Yeah, and I think that when we've got them front and back, that's when we really need to just decide on one way and kill them, because the crossfire of those things is pretty devastating.
Yeah, that's what's
Well,
done
if you run around a bit, you can kind of line of sight them, like here. Or the other side.
Okay. Anybody need food bath? No, looking good.
No, I reckon it's doable, this one. It's about patience.
Oh,
isn't it? Like, so clearing the ads, backing off the boss, making sure we don't spend too long mezzing. I hope the 2 of us won't die at the same time.
It doesn't do anything different. That's the point. So if we can get it to 42%, you can get it to 0%.
A little bit more ad watching will do this.
Just loot this jug. Dwarven gear in it.
Couple of ads.
Win.
No, I didn't have enough. Sorry. I don't have enough buff yet. He's had 2 greens before I had my 100% heal yet. Still on 79, I'm not doing any healing.
Green.
Healing from here. Crossfire. Right under the boss at the moment.
This lot.
Fucking ads. Okay, you can come round and raise the two of us if you get the ads. Keep neck up. We are well away from him.
No, sorry. Ads took me out.
Shocking bolt from an engine guardian. What? I caught the edge of that red sphere and it fucking incinerated me. You're under fire. Run round. Thank you. I'll res next.
It's green, by the way.
I'll do it. He gets more from me. Okay, so for stabilization code. Nick's on the other side. I've got red behind me. Those ads down.
Green.
Let's move together. Rob. There's an ad here. Okay.
Oh.
Green.
Okay, careful. 2 adds up.
On the inside of this pillar. Yeah.
Green.
No, I don't think I got killed. I'm right next to that pillar where you said.
Yeah, I'll do it in a minute.
Bastard.
Multiple roads. Fuck! Damn, this is hard. We had him down to 41%. Obviously, we'd spent a lot of time getting to the res point. Well, this is all mechanics learning. Keep running around, heal yourself. This Beckett chap's got potential, boys. I think we should invite him into the guild.
That's a step too far, I think.
There you go, you see.
It's the easiest use.
Rubbish after all.
I think we should try staying alive more.
Hey, I like the sound of that.
Does that work then? Is that on the back bar?
Must be.
It's a bit more Bee Geesy.
What was that, Beckett?
What are you using as spamming for healing, Fish?
A variety of things, depends which bar I'm on. So my main bar is Mutagen, Healing Ward, and Healing Springs, with some combat prayer if I can get you lined up. And then Desperate is Breath of Life, obviously. If I get a chance. On my secondary bar I'm going Radiant Aura, Ritual of Retribution, and Rune Focus.
Oh, okay. So actually all healing there.
Yeah. Well, I think we need it.
I don't know if Healing Springs is gonna do a lot, is it? Because we're moving about all the time. Although we do have stationary phases, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. I might be inclined to spam, I don't know, maybe put a couple of healing springs down and spam combat prayer during the poison phase or something, rather than locking yourself in place with the ultimate. I know it does a lot of healing, but then the boss sort of kind of walks over you, doesn't he? Because you can't move, can you?
Yeah, but I haven't had that.
Okay.
The only time I fell to the boss was when I manually run under him, and that was a bit of stupidness. I just got caught behind that pillar a couple of seconds too late on the call of the green.
Yeah, anyway, so I think the general point I'd make is we can manage the outer better by doing the pillar corner pull thing on them.
Okay, call it. We go to you.
Then you can just line them up and drop an ultimate on them or whatever, and they soon go down.
That is much better for me as well. With all together, I can do line of sight, healing, nice line.
Yep, stay tighter. Sounds good.
Stay frosty, people.
Just one of those things gets in here.
I say we take off the mutant from orbit.
That I'm liking. It's the only way to be sure.
I say we stealth up behind him with a screwdriver and a set of spanners and
dismantle everything.
Yeah.
Just get it with those misters full of salt water and then just wait for a while.
Wasn't that Jason the Argonauts with the Achilles heel? Just basically undid his foot. Can't see any.
Okay, so just run around to you're following. Yeah.
Well, three of us will.
Where's he going?
Ads. Put it while it's here. Green and healing. behind, 2 behind. We've got 2 ads behind. Oh, fuck off. Just getting zapped and readied and zapped. I'm right under him right now. Against the rocks. If you get a chance, you might have to run all the way around. Let's see. One ad run at you now. I see 2 ads. Yeah. I'm against the rocks. That's it. Thank you.
Sorry. Out of mana to do a shield.
Stable rules. Lots of ads. Passing. Where's my finger?
Teabagging me.
No, no. Running to a bomb. No, I didn't make it. Sorry. Well, we died together there, Nick.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. We're spending so little time on the boss. There wasn't. I don't think we're having decent ad phases at the moment. What can we do to rectify that?
Well, I spent a lot of time resing, like I say. We should, can we start at 40% again?
Save game.
You ready over there?
Aye.
to manage these guys better. That's good. One
Two
behind
more,
us.
yeah.
Two there, one behind us.
So
Two
front,
behind
two
us.
behind.
Just run around here to this pillar. We'll get behind the pillar.
Big heal. Come on, let's take these elves down. Let's keep them on the back.
Green.
Not in trouble on that green. Fox ready.
Green.
Big heal. One behind me. Away from the bar.
Run around here. Line of sight from here.
Come on, back to Beckett.
Green.
Heal. These ads down. Fuck.
Green.
Ants?
Nope. One behind. Two behind.
Okay, clearance phase.
Green.
Green.
Big heal. That does be. behind. 2 behind.
Green.
Big heal. I'm being hit. I'm being hit.
Okay, clear heads.
Can't catch up with him.
I think chasing him is actually a bad idea. Also, to get ahead of him.
Execute phase.
Clear the ads.
There's 2 in the middle. Sparrow nest. 2 by the switches.
Okay, let's get behind this pillar.
Green.
Green.
I died before I could cast it. Res. Heal, heal, heal. Got it. Big heal.
Yeah, behind the pillar and then stabilize.
Green.
Dead.
Fucking green after green. I'm right under where that...
Okay, okay.
Oh, he's 21%. We can do this, boys. Keep the heals up.
Yeah, res.
Very close. They're just killing that last one off. We're getting the res up. Oh, another mob up. Okay, good. There's a mob behind you, right under over Nick.
Okay, stabilize, come back for me if you need to.
Behind here.
Stabilize and come back for me. Boss is coming.
There's about 4 ads. Big heal. Go for it. Spam these bastards out. Resing.
Green.
Green.
I think just
Big heal's good.
that's exactly the same.
Ads.
Get up.
Is it mid? Yes!
Yes.
Fuck! Well done, boys. Fuck me, legendary.
Yeah, it took 14 minutes.
Brilliant, guys. Brilliant.
Oh my
But we
god.
so owed that thing one.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, and I got a training engine guardian. So
Oh, you lucky, lucky man.
Awesome, guys. Absolutely awesome.
Any of you sorcerers want this next year's touch set? So I've got a destruction.
I was looking at that. It's actually quite a nice set, isn't it?
yeah, it's not bad. You need to work out what percentage of your damage is done by shock damage. You compare it to Juliana's, which is up all the time. So.
And then
I've
you
got
bust.
Julianas at the moment.
Fuck yeah. Man, that is one of the most gruesome fights we've had in a while. When we got it
Qualifies as
back-
epic.
Of course, that was hard mode, but hard mode seems easier than easy mode to me. Easy mode is using the levers, which never seems to do anything.
Yeah, I noticed how easy that was last time we did it.
That was normal when we tried the levers. Yeah, well anyway, I'm pleased
So
we
lost
ticked
it.
that one off.
That's brilliant. Yeah, it's a really big bugbear. That one's been, it's niggled me at the back of my mind because I healed this one fish and we got down to 20-something% and it was just getting late and it was so frustrating because we knew we were close.
Yeah. I mean, that was a pullback of 20% there. We were down to what, 1 again, I think.
Yeah.
Whew.
I don't have that big heal you've got actually. I was simply relying on just sort of head at the floor, stay at the floor and just trying to create a little pool, and just the guys were being quite disciplined in terms of keeping close, which was giving us some chance. But bloody hell, there's so much going on with those ads. They are a right pain in the arse. The two is those ones with the little sphere things. If a couple pop up behind you, you don't spot, and they get you in the crossfire. A couple of those.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Wow.
A couple of times I was just burnt.
Some occasions where we were kind of on the point of getting overwhelmed, but we just managed to round them up. And I think probably had a 5-minute period where we didn't touch the boss, but you know.
I think the rounds.
I think you have to sometimes. I think, yeah, Rob made the point earlier that sometimes it's a bit of patience. Sometimes you just have to accept, yeah, much as you'd like to sprint the last 30% or whatever. Sometimes you just have to suck it up,
Oh, definitely.
rebuild, stabilize, and go again.
When I saw he had 4k health left, I thought, well.
Yeah, exactly. I saw that one. Yeah, just hit him twice. All I did was my healing beam on him. I'm having it.
I think the scamps won that. My scamp did 442,697 damage with the pulse,
Actually,
and another 183 with his melee. 183,000 as well. I suppose he helped.
4% healing there. Wow.
So you see, no tankages away in here. Except for the first half, probably. I'm sure it's doable with a tank, but, you know.
I mean, I've heard it argued that basically, if you the tank and your DPS cause enough damage, that basically the tank simply just rounds all the ads up. It's a neat pile to go, blam, they're dead. You accept the tank causes effectively no damage because it allows the deeps to just get back on the boss quicker.
There's one way of doing it, yeah, chain pulls and, you know, you can kind of use pillars, as we found.
Yeah, and that's definitely worth doing, wasn't it? It helped us have a little bit of a breather and give us a focus to where to stand, because it's a bit panicky when you're running away from the boss. I think if someone's calls, stand by the pillar, everyone's got somewhere to go and a bit of a focus to what to do, so... Awesome, guys. Really good.
Better get Mondu on, I suppose. He's been waiting for about 4 hours.
Mond, so White Gold Tower veteran, yeah? Hard mode. We've been building up through the evening, you know, it's obviously the logical conclusion.
Yeah. Warm-ups.
Ancient Guardian's Mask.
Is it training?
It's sturdy.
Sturdy. It's quite a good set actually for resource management. If you find you're in a fight where you're having to just block virtually all the time or whatever, you can. Thing is, it randomly fills up either health, stamina, or magic to you, so you might not necessarily get the resource you want at any particular time, but it kind of keeps you topped up.
Right. Well, I think that calls for a filling up of glass.
Yes, that was fucking awesome.
Right, back in a row.
It's all worth it when they die, isn't it?
Well, I remembered that we'd had the trouble on this, and I was hoping that we could get a little bit further. So, yeah, to actually do it was awesome. You quiet there, Rob? You okay, mate?
I was getting motion sickness in this room, I think.
No, I was thinking that. When we used to play...
I thought it was me shaking, to be honest.
Oh, I think it was Doom or Doom 2 or something. And there was no, Quake. And there was an extension pack that we had where you basically had to make it from one end the dungeon to the other, and it was shaking like this. That was when I first had one of those high-res graphics cards things, you know, GLX and all the rest of it. And I had to get Nick to actually take my character through because I was physically being ill with the shaking.
Is this the mystery last boss as well that always kills us?
I'm not sure there is one there. There might be some bit of lads, bit of trash.
I was saying, sure that we've finished that.
Ooh, skill point.
Oh, there are some little things.
Can we throw these? I'm not going to die in here. No, there's nothing to do. I found on that last run that I needed to make sure that I was covering AoE areas that I thought we were going to run into. And I think that worked better, that people ran into it and we all congregated. Easy for me to say when I'm drunk. Yeah.
Do you want to kill these, Rob? It's just us two. Don't have to.
Yeah, might as well.
We might not be able to do it.
Which way did you go? Did you go north out the road?
Didn't have my food buff ran out as soon as I started attacking them.
Oops.
Oh, did you both die? Alright, I'm not going to bother then.
Let's come back to the beginning.
Oh, there's a chest here, all for me. Jester, please.
Oh, I have found a chest.
Mon satellite.
Yeah, what are you doing here, man? Could have helped out earlier. Sitting on that chest. Oh, it's got a training sash of the Netch's touch.
Oh, hello.
Look at the training gear.
Quest person here.
I
Oh
felt
God, can you
magic
imagine?
Shockwave from here. Thank the divines.
Oh, cool.
I don't even want to
I
think
got a
what
quest
might have
hand in.
happened if the engine's affliction had spread outside the caverns. Thank you for your help. We can handle it from
Ancient
here,
so you
barring
haven't-
any more
You
attacks
haven't
from
done
the
this
cavern
instance at
wildlife.
all. You obviously weren't there on our normal run.
You know, I'm not really
No,
just
I
doing
haven't done
it.
it either.
Not with this character.
Like doing these stupid normal things. Let's take it veteran.
Yeah, veteran hard mode robot. That's just what we do now, just to warm up.
Just not
How we roll.
worth doing it on anything else.
Well, we could 5-man a raid.
We could do? Stab? Are you around?
I don't think that'd be a very good idea. I did look up, can you like 6-man one of the raids, and they seem to be, you can do if you're really well organised, know the fights, and each do about 30,000 DPS. So, yeah,
Oh, well, that,
They were
that sounds
describing
amazing.
us.
I'll be curious to give it a go one day, preferably when we did more than 5, because this is something I like.
Yeah, well, see what the first boss is like anyway. If we get that far, because the trash packs are, going to be obviously raid size, aren't they? Like 20 things with 1.5 million health each or something.
Oh, come on, how hard can it be when it takes us a year to do this instance? We're that late.
The thing is, Fish, it's done.
It's done.
He kicked its ass. Eventually.
We've got it on farm, haven't we?
Oh, well, I'm fully confident because we're exactly the same. We'll go back in again.
Yeah, like I said, we won't take a healer next time, just 4 damage. That's the way to go.
Yeah. If you can just basically ignore all the mechanics and shit, just DPS it down.
I think it's one of those classic bosses that when you're actually getting stuck into it, you can see big lumps flying off it. But the whole fight and the way it's been written relies on you getting distracted by the ads sufficiently to not actually cause much, which is exactly what's happening to us.
Yeah. I mean, as with all these fights, it's easier the higher your group DPS is.
Yeah, I think it's like because kind of Rob was saying that it's like in that you have to come up with your own tactic and not follow what something on the internet said because that assumes you've got some monstrous DPS. So I think when you haven't, you have to do a lot of fight resetting and stabilization phases, which is exactly what we did. It's involving patience, and sometimes it's not easy to do that when you see the bosses getting a bit lower, or you're thinking, I'm not damaging it. We need to cause some more damage, and next thing you know, you've got 10 ads up, and the healer gets cut in half by half a dozen of those little red circles on the ground, and then it's wipe time. So
Yeah, agreed. You've got to adapt.
Back in a minute.
Because we all love reading those internet posts about lol, I one-manned this. Yeah, thanks. You're going to sort that microphone out eventually, aren't you, Mond?
Undaunted busts have been updated with the bust the Engine Guardian collectible.
Yeah.
Woohoo, that's going in.
think you need a new mic wand.
Use mic wand.
I quiver like a leaf in the wind to think of what we'll learn from these ruins. This is the sort of find that makes careers. Soon I'll be an expert on one of the law.
Right, there's a little portal here, but I didn't see one on the way over.
Where's it put you to then?
Dark Shade Caverns 2.
It's a very big tick in my book. That one. That is one with
Sweet.
traumatized. That was approaching Samuth Ghoul level of must get this done somehow, anyhow.
Yeah, he needed his bottom kicking, that guy.
Fair play, guys, because I know that it can be a bit deflating to just endlessly wipe on these things, but sooner or later we have to get these done, and you know, just a collective belief, I think.
Oh, I always believe we can do it. Not that we're going to rub it in on the sign-up channel that we managed that without Shunter. No, I wouldn't do that.
That would be rude, wouldn't it?
There's actually only 5 attempts, so it's not a complete wipe. It took an hour, the last boss, but you know, 5 attempts. Could be worse. We've been in worse instances than that, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that 3-man veteran where we died at, where I think the boss had got what, 2k health or something.
43 health, wasn't it?
I think Nick was shouting, "Fucking kill it!"
Throw an apple at it, anything. In a harsh language, anything.
So if it had stubbed its toe on a brick coming to get you, it would have died, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's really depressing to think that any pulse of any dot anyone had on it would kill it.
Anyway, what's going on now?
I imagine there's some sort of award ceremony being prepared by the GMs. You know, when you'd finished, what was that? The dragon you get in WoW.
Oh god.
And
yes.
it's here.
Yeah,
it's
Nick's
here.
here. Yeah, the Nick's here.
Just waiting for our announcement to the city here. Yeah.
Actually, that was always a nice touch, you know, if your group did a particular boss and you'd have, oh my god, so-and-so's group has done something really cool. Obviously, first time, but, you know, 20th time, we're kind of going, yeah, whatever.
Well, it's also nice to take in an alt into something pretty serious too.
I need a cooldown instance, and Tanya's just offered to do some spring rolls, so I've definitely got 20 minutes, half an hour going. I mean, obviously we could do that again because we've got it on farm, but I'm I'm thinking something
greedy, they wouldn't.
Changey.
hold pirates in the same esteem.
I do love the graphic for Thunderous Rage.
Yeah, it announces itself at Ultimate, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Hello, I'm a big bear thing.
No, Thunderous Rage is the lightning one. Yeah, I love the bear one actually. The bear is pretty cool with the rock on the monster set.
Raw.
You know, occasionally, when you got a sorcerer in the party, you get the huge area effect of lightning storm, where the entire room appears to be arcing with lightning. That's the Thunderous Rage.
Right.
As opposed to the small area of lightning that's always up.
Yes. Create a cataclysmic storm at the target location that builds after 2 seconds, then lays waste to all enemies in the area, dealing 6,175 shock damage every second for 9 seconds. This ability lasts 2 seconds longer from using a lightning attack. You can get enough sort of light attacks off to recharge your ultimate. I was using it quite a lot to help clear those when we got a large group of mobs. Because otherwise, I think the danger is you sit on the thing thinking, well, I might use it, but it's not exactly the most effective thing on a boss anyway. So you think, actually, given what I've got, I may as well just use it to clear the trash.
Yeah. I was using Meteor on the trash there. It gives you ultimate back for everything it hits, so you can use it more often. And I went into Overload for the boss in certain phases, but I'd forgotten to reset the overload bar, so I didn't have my scamp on it, so it unsummoned my scamp whenever I went on it. Still had
Yeah, I've done that before.
So that wasn't ideal, but did quite a lot of damage with it. It was my third highest damage skill, and I was only in it for 3 seconds at a time.
Quite a nice amount of damage caused by Daedric Prey there, actually.
Oh, well, it'll explode on everything around it, won't it?
Comfortably outdamaged Blockade of Storms, or even the Crystal Fragments. A lot of damage. 5 Rage.
We can't see each other's damage, can we, on this game? Still.
No. Although, you can kind of add it up if you've all got combat metrics, or if most of you have. But we don't want to do that, do we? Anyway, those damage stats, wherever you were, they're nothing to boast about in that fight, because the whole group did 17.3 thousand.
I know. Been dead a lot out with that, does it?
Well, no. Running and hiding behind pillars for large portions. Can't catch up with the boss.
Poisoned air, I'm seeing as damage taken was the biggest. Yeah, damage received, poisoned air, 41%. It's fucking huge. DPS is nearly 900.
shielded 50% of it. So.
Yeah, my choke thorn does nearly 14% of my healing, which is pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
Good boy. Oh no, 20.2% on there. Somebody else got one. According to this, you've got one. Oh no, it's who it healed. So, you sideways received mostly from me, 28%. Mutagen.
Sure, Mont. Okay, mate. Fair enough.
Sort that microphone out for you, mate.
Right, should we do a Undaunted then? What is left?
We have Fanglair and Blackheart Haven. Robster doesn't have the... Is Robster around?
I am.
Ah.
Yes, he's just reloaded his flat-chested character.
No worries.
No best in her.
So if we're going to do another one of those, it's Blackheart, isn't it? It's Fanglair and
Okay, do you want to switch characters again?
Yeah, can do.
Do you know what? I'll stay with this one.
We're going to do a bit of healing, fish.
Yeah, for change.
Thank you.
At this point in the night, my DPS characters have just got no chance. I'm going to leave the party as well.
Are we veteranizing or what?
That's what
I wouldn't mind doing it in my my lobby if that's alright, but I'll switch back in. It's,
Well, that would be normal because you can't get in a veteran. But if you
how lobby is it?
44.
Ooh! Level short.
There's two guys doing a duel outside the camps and whatnot, and they've been active for 10 minutes. Fair play, it's a 319 versus a 537, and the 537 isn't hurt that much, but the 319's keeping himself alive enough. He gets down, he's got down to about 40% at one point, but seems to be always getting back to 100%, so it's kind of pointless.
Sounds like a tank duel.
So, what's it going to be? Are we normally it then?
Yeah, I'm good for that. It's a nice cooldown.
Okay, well let's dispense with tankage and stuff, shall we? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Somebody throw me an invite when they're ready.
Engine Guardian is toast.
Yes. I'll do a speeded up video of that to make it look like we did it in about a minute.
It's a great feeling when you look at that thing's health and you see its health suddenly go below 100,000. You think, "Ooh, bit of burst damage, and this is toast."
Yeah.
Finally, you bugger.
When you're looking, and we've got 4 up, and it's at that point you're thinking, yes, this is, we've done it now. And I'm thinking, good. I'll just keep everybody alive. Nobody's going to go crazy. Everybody's just going to keep it calm. Then Rob.
Yeah, sort of pop all your cooldowns sort of way.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit unnecessary, Rob standing over it, giving it a good shoeing for 15 minutes after the
Yeah,
fight.
you bastard, you bastard, you bastard.
Seemed appropriate at the time.
Clearly see a boot print on its head.
It had a head left after he'd done that.
Being that invitation fish.
Got it.
Ah, yeah, okay. I'll just go in via the way shrine.
Okay.
I think we can probably manage about a 5% weapon damage bonus in there.
I don't know about anybody else, but I think I chugged about 50 potions during that fight.
Yeah, I didn't count, but it was more than.
May have had 1 or 2.
Yeah. Now, I'm obviously exaggerating slightly, but yeah, it was like constantly. Is it on cooldown? Can I spam that? Particularly when the poisons were back to back. Say I'd just been raised and it was a poison. I just had to get through that with a potion and just do my most inefficient heal, but it's a big heal. Oh, I think it's over. Oh no, yes. He's
Right,
down.
I'm in. Follow me in.
Alright.
On my way. To a loading screen.
So not removed from guild. No, not that one. Or visit primary residence. Hey. If you're in an instance, then maybe your ladies are on their own. Hey, are you a cat?
Yes. Don't worry, you won't need to heal anyone.
One second.
Yeah, definitely don't need the high heal for this one.
Like the way your bubble went straight on me then. Your bubble knows the score.
The bubble said, that's the only heal you're gonna get.
Anyway, we've even got a fledgling tank here.
A tank blood.
Have you actually got a taunt up?
No.
Just leveling your shield right now.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a new trophy for my mast.
Quite quickly.
Taste my salted steel.
Just hilarious. It's that with total card I just did when you go to an normal level instance.
Oh, if you got a talky bit, Rob, is this a talky bit here?
It is. 50 tone.
You have to stop us when you got a questy thing.
wonder if anybody's ever done the pirate costume.
Let's take them all up here, shall we? Ow.
I've really looked around here before, but there is areas that they could hide loot in, I suppose.
Sadly they didn't, though. I think there's a book here.
You're from off the island, aren't you? I don't serve outsiders.
Welcome back, Mond.
Any better, Mon? Guessing not.
One stab.
I like the padding on these blades, actually. It's quite another little cosmetic thing. I think they're technically daggers, but they look like short swords.
You've gone from a soul-shriven sword, like that line.
Yeah, I say you're copying me.
Bombs and apostle there. I'm actually using daggers, but it looks like two swords because it just looks cooler.
So these are the longest daggers I could see, so like two short swords.
I lost you. Where are you?
Up the stairs.
Oh, this guy. Somebody falling off.
Yeah, you knocked me off, bastard.
The old back to the wall.
Are you bringing half the instance with you?
I'll see what I can do.
I have seen that happen. Luckily, I think we killed the ones down there. There's always one hiding in a hedge, picking away at him.
Don't worry, lads, I'll get revenge.
Come on, even without a mic, you're still getting them out there. Like running up to a fight, finding Beckett's killed everybody apart from one straggler always.
So,
I know what you're doing here, Nick. You're changing whirling blades for blood craze, like I did.
no, something completely different.
So predictable.
Yeah, I'm just optimising my spec for healing here.
I've been trying out that Celine's bear thing a bit. It's quite fun.
Yeah.
I think Crags does more damage, but it is a better effect, I have to admit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was trying it in Cyrodiil. A lot of people use it there. But,
here we go.
People tend to kill me before it goes off, to be honest.
Finally, this nightmare will come to an end.
Kind of thing, yeah.
Are you insane, Shifty? You'll kill us all!
That's the point, friend. This is no way
It's
for
good
a
if you
man
manage
to
to
live.
tap someone from stealth and stun them, and then it goes off there, because it just flattens them while they're still stunned. A cheesy way of killing someone, but there you go. That's what Blackheart's meant to do, isn't it?
Guys, I can't believe it. They're all undead.
That sounds deeply unlikely. I should make a film based around that.
Have we met before?
Undead pirates? It's a silly idea.
Just not feasible. I just don't think it would take off. No matter way you based it.
Ooh, heavy sack.
What?
It's usually at the top here. Ah, there it is. Iron ore. Two of them.
Oh, by the way, if anyone gets any bone pirate gear they don't want, I might take it off your hands. I'm kind of toying with the idea of that set.
Yeah, right, okay. That's really good.
No, it's not for PvE, but I was thinking for Cyrodiil, it's meant to be quite good.
I've got some shoulders, but I guess that's not a lot of use to you.
Boots, helmet.
Well, we'll have a look at the end, mate. See what...
Spam your ability. Braces as well.
Some boots.
Yes, simple chest with one lockpick.
It's never been done.
I think we've nearly finished.
Yeah, I think so. old bone colossus. Sorry for him there.
Just drag all this room onto the boss, eh?
Right.
It's a good instance when you pick up some seaweed.
I don't think an instance is complete without some seaweed looting.
Well, you know.
I've said this before, but this is a pretty poor treasure hoard for some pirates, isn't it? It's like baskets of seaweed.
Found a really horrible exploit on this on vet mode.
Yeah, drag him up here so the ads don't.
Yeah, just in case anyone wasn't there. But yes, it worked. They just stayed on their little peninsulas, didn't they? We just tacked the boss over here, and that was it.
I got a feeling I read that done a fix for that, but I might be wrong.
You'd have to hope so, because this is a bit later, wasn't it?
Must have had that chest piece specially made.
Yeah, it took a lot of beating out.
I don't think they make them in that size as standard. Anyway, enough about your breasts.
I know something's going to walk towards us from the water. I fear.
Blackheart at his rest. Come a long way to die. Get up, boys. Time to earn your keep.
Oh my god. I think I'm turning into a monster.
The skeleton.
Rest. Oh. Oh, come on, the curse could go off when you killed a boss, surely.
Eventually. No, I think you're stuck like that. Reroll.
Ah, yes, that's it. Phew, I got lucky. Edmund. Oh. Well done, chaps. It is that 12:30-ness, so I think I shall be heading towards the badage.
Yeah, so if you've got any spare bone pirate stuff,
I'll
I'll
do it now.
take it off your hands if you don't want it. No, I'm not the one with the big breasts. I'm the cat.
Why are you not wearing black?
Who, me? Oh, because I'm a Nightblade, you mean? Oh, well, it's I'm pretending to be
Are you in disguise?
Yeah.
What is it you wanted?
Bone pirate stuff.
Quite like this one because it's more like a chainmail vest. Doesn't look too heavy.
I like mine because it shows off my lovely stripes. Oh, impenetrable braces, perfect.
I think that's it. Just double checking the last ones. Yep, 3 items.
Yeah, that's cool, thank you.
No worries.
Do you want 3 foul hide in payment, Nick?
Ooh, please.
You didn't offer me that. Bastard.
I know you don't need that. Just for the sake of it.
Thank you.
Alright, cheers, champs. Think of my hey.
Yeah.
Cheers, Rob. Stop.
See you, Robster. Good night. And a good night it was.
Oh, that was. Yeah, I'd hate to have missed out on this one, I tell you, because I had something else on. It's bringing up a lot.
Lots. And also some video. And possibly overlaying his character. Oh no, I didn't quite make it.
John Terry style, just keep inserting him and photoshopping him into the background.
Yep.
Quite a nice spot, this. Once all the
Somebody-
other pirates are gone.
That should make this into a pirate lair or something.
No, before you can get out here. Or we get eaten by fish. Oh, I'm getting eaten by fish. I'm getting eaten by fish. I'm gonna die! Got eaten by fish.
You certainly were.
The old, for some reason, there's always piranhas in the water.
The resin.
They put
Not going to.
stalk the fish where they don't want them to go. Can't be always making anything over there. Just fill that space with fish.
What kind of fish, sir? Deadly.
Slaughtery kind. Yeah, that's one of the biggest ticks left in our book of ticks.
Yeah, we've had a few attempts on that.
It's a mechanical spider off your back, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure we can do it much more efficiently than that, but you have to tick it off for the first time, and that was it. We should definitely draw up a list of ones we haven't done, because I think we must be getting smaller and smaller now. List of.
Yeah, well, I can tell you what they are. You just look at your furnishings and
Welcome to the Bank of Wayrest. In times of
bus
trouble, you
for
should take
veteran,
comfort
isn't it?
knowing that we'll...
So we ignore the raids and Maelstrom Arena and stuff like that. So there you go. Falkreath Herald, Bloodroot Forge, which are both DLC ones. Dragonstar Arena, we could maybe try that one day, although it's very long and very difficult apparently. But it is a 4-man content thing. Devil City Prison. Banish Cells 2 is one of the base games, one we haven't done. And Tempest Island. And City of Ash 2. So the base game ones we haven't done are Banish Cells 2, Tempest Island, and City of Ash 2.
I think next one, Tempest Island.
Uh-huh.
That's going down.
Not to, hasn't it? I've only ever tried it once on Veteran, actually.
It's just depressing because it's an absolute walk in the park. Apart from, the sort of construct boss, whatever it is that does the electricity attack and goes berserk last 1%. That's fairly testing. But otherwise, the entire instance is a piece of cake until that final boss, and it's long, wading through endless trash that's never going to defeat you. To reach the final fight, and then suddenly it ramps up enormously, and it's quite a lot harder.
Yeah.
In which case, it definitely needs a revisit and taking it down. I mean, we didn't last time we did it perhaps have the ideal setup